Don't get near me. I will get near you. We can all have a good day.
Well, now. I bet it's that same way. Oh, okay. Let's try just doing it on the whole map. Check. I don't know, man. Like, for some reason, your field of view is like being limited. Can you see anything, Cody?
I can see
like weird scraps of things.
Yeah. It's
definitely not supposed to be doing that. Like, and you're not going to be emitting any light, so yeah, no, it's supposed to just be dark vision. I don't know if whoa, but that's shitty, dude. I play tested all of that. I may just have to crank it all on. Balmir can. Alright.
My dark vision's working.
I don't really want to move you around. Everybody else, like, move your tokens around a little bit. Ooh, that looks like it worked. Beldries looked like it worked. Maybe if I'm just gonna turn on light. Let's do this. That work? Alright, I'm just gonna do that for everybody. I'll have to play test the other shit later.
Yeah, when I moved myself, I could see.
Everybody, like, move yourself and see if it fixes it. If not, let me know and then I can fix it right now.
Work for me.
I'm still stuck off in this little side area.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Shape.
That was not, I moved you.
Oh, I still can't see on the stairs now.
You can't see, Cody? Alright. That is truly bizarre then. I'm just gonna give you bright light.
There we go.
Alright, Garbok you can see, Cody you can see, Beldry can you see?
I can.
Alright, Galmir you can see? And Luna you can see?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. It ain't perfect, but it'll work for now. Alright. Back to my handy dandy notebook.
Speaking of,
So, go ahead.
I did roll an 18 on that perception check you asked me to roll.
Yeah, like that's how you notice he had left behind a book that seemed awfully familiar, and when you pick it up, you realize the book that used to belong to the Hounds. Like, it's an entry-level spell book, but it's something that you're familiar with the format with, and like that is what sparked your arcane power. Like, you guys, you notice the spellbook too, but like Beldry instantly seems a little different. Got a little magic about him now. But when the doors to the dining hall are flung open, instead of the retreat hallway which was there before, it's now just a direct and blocked off hallway straight away. The stairs descend into some black still water, It fills an arched hallway before you. The water surface is like dark mirrored glass, disturbed only occasionally by the thwick of a drop falling from the ceiling. 20 feet ahead, arched doorways lead downward from each side of the hall. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed and partially submerged in water. You hear a weak cry for help from beyond the southern door. So, right now, this is your order, right? Marching
I think
orders.
Balmir wanted to be in front.
Basically, I've got Balmir in front.
And I'll be right beside or behind Balmir.
All right. So, Balmir, with that 15 passive perception, as you guys like step into the like the whole thing descends into water.
How deep is the water on the floor?
Well, like when Balmer steps into it, it comes up to like his chest, about 3 feet. So it's going to be considered difficult terrain for anybody who's not medium. I think dwarves are medium sized though. You step down into the water to test the depth of it, Balmir. Like you notice there are plates underneath, like they're actually pressure plates that are like exactly weighed or magical, but you can definitely see that there are plates there designed to like open up if you step on them, and the whole hallway is littered with them. Hold on. I'll actually should be able to point them out for you. Should be able to see them now. Point out all these traps to everybody. Chest deep in the water. What do you do?
I mean, if
You still hear a cry for help. You hear a guy just like, help! Somebody help me! Yeah, I know you're out there.
No, I'm not really a big fan of water.
Oh, it's coming from here.
He did say there was a lot of treasure in here.
Yeah.
Hinted at it.
Yeah, I don't really want to go over there.
Yeah, I don't trust the screaming guy in Strahd's dungeon.
Nope. Nope.
If he's here, he's fucked.
Ooh,
just-
shut up, there's blood.
There are basically 3 directions or 4 directions you can go back up the stairs. Which the stairs spiraled for about a good 100 feet. It was a long staircase, but now you have this direction. You haven't seen what's up here, and you hear the moaning for help coming from this direction.
Are we supposed to be able to see something when you're saying this direction, that direction, whatever
Here.
description you were just going?
I'll-
Okay.
You see them now?
Yes. So, I mean, that guy might as well be yelling out, "This is a trap! I am a trap!" As far as I'm concerned.
I mean, you're basically in the dungeon of the castle.
Well, I mean, what about the stairs that go, that are up and down, if we go further down the hall?
If we go farther down the hall, the dwarf's gonna be swimming.
Yeah, like right now, their only stairs are the ones you're on. Then it's a T intersection, pretty much.
Okay, so we'll.
The moans are coming from down here. You can go any direction you want to.
Okay, I vote not the moon way.
I vote we go up this way.
Not the moan way.
The dwarf is
Uh,
welcome to
Instantly goes
climb.
to Billy Idol. This way.
If it gets deeper, like the dwarf is welcome to climb on my shoulders, I guess.
You can move yourselves up to however you want to be up there.
I want to get up to here, and I want to look, kind of switch or anything to turn these plates off or something like that.
I mean, there's no. The only discernible thing you can do is just avoid them,
Okay.
since you're aware of them.
Can you skirt around these ones that are in the middle?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, if we're going that way.
And everybody can place themselves however they need to be there. You too, Luna. However you want to be. However you want to go.
You can go your own way.
You can go your own way. In front of you is completely just rusted shut. And there are actually stairs that descend on either side here, just a couple feet it seems. And then the water becomes right at the door level, standing 5 feet deep. How tall are you? Balmir.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
It's that way.
Or did he get wife aggro? Well, you are a dwarf. A 5-foot dwarf would be a freak. Freak. Yeah. So this is too tall for you to walk through. You're in 5 foot of water right there. You'd have to be where Javir is, basically, because that's where it starts. Which one?
The one directly in front of us. The
Hang it for me.
74C.
Okay, so Garbok walks over and like pokes down into the water, feeling around with his sword. And as soon as you stab that press plate, it just like folds away, and like in a pocket of air comes out, and it sucks your sword down into it, but not like physically. Like your sword almost gets like teleported right out of your hand, straight into the floor, and then it closes again real fast, and it goes right, and the water crashes back together. Your sword's gone, and the plate's back.
Did the water go down there?
No. Would have replaced itself. You can't tell a difference at all, hardly. This door is rusted shut.
Let me try to get up here and pull it open.
You're gonna try to pull it open?
Yeah. Just like wedge my feet against the wall and lean into it.
Alright. Does anyone else have athletics? Is anyone else proficient in athletics?
I am, apparently.
Pull from behind me.
It's okay, buddy. We can get through this.
Give me an athletics check, man.
Whoa. Something happened, huh? menu for my skill checks went away.
Make sure you have your token selected.
Yeah, I do.
It should be at the bottom.
Mine did too.
Well, open your macros.
This is the only thing that pops up.
When you click on what? Skill
Oh
check?
yeah, that's
Skill
all I
check.
have to do. Yeah, there's no drop-down menu anymore.
Okay.
It's just that.
And saving throws and ability checks.
I can fix that real quick for everybody. Should be, because I had to copy and paste some code.
Garvok, what kind of sword did you just lose?
Longsword, and I accidentally rolled initiative.
What is rolling for initiative?
Well,
Try it now.
Oop.
What?
Yep.
yeah, I don't think that's right.
Survival.
Yeah, I didn't even get an option. It's just like I click skill check and it's just like
All right. just
whatever
open
that
your
is.
Survival.
For now, just open your character sheet and and just click on it.
So, Garvok,
Yes.
okay, I have a spare rapier.
Holy shit! He just like grabs it and roars and really
Like, grab the
the water like swirls around his knees. You know the interesting dynamic with torches and water.
Well, I'm 6.5 feet tall, so I feel like mine would be more up in the air than 5
I'm
feet
also
tall.
6.5 feet tall.
Yeah,
So,
More
Garvok,
than 8.
you wield a two-handed weapon. She can one-hand her quarterstaff.
Oh, but
Figure it out.
anyways.
Oh yes, yeah, you're good. Whatever, man. Shitting on my dreams. All right. So, like a mold-covered ceiling just hangs 3 feet above the still black water that fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 foot deep. There are 10-foot square cells, and their entrance are blocked by iron bars. Both lines side of the hall. One of the cells.
I don't know about you all, but I expected this place to be a whole lot drier.
Yeah, this can't be good for the foundation.
hey, Zion,
Your trunks.
did you
Yes.
did you put a rapier on your character sheet? All right.
I'll do that now. Thanks for the sword, though.
You're welcome.
If I saw this kind of water damage at work, I'd make like $600 off a referral for it.
Yeah, he really needs to get some maintenance done.
What was that? 7-4. Yeah.
I can't see any cells.
You should just see like basically a hallway, because they're all
Okay.
shut. But
So
there are 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side.
Is there
So
anything
they're not like
inside of the
bars, like, or they're doors.
Like they're like where you can't see here for some reason. So we'll say that they're doors.
Come
Alright.
out of it.
This
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, this is a tricky area, so I'm gonna burn a spell slot and cast detect magic on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely magical.
Well, I mean, I figured that. Like, does it tell me like what school of magic is?
That,
Magic.
that's
It's
one.
like I picked this up. It's just gonna like Murder me, which I'm not a fan of. I just pick spells for Luna. I don't want to kill her.
Let's see. It's evocation.
Okay, so either I can Google that real quick, or you can tell me what that means, because I don't.
Evocation is like war magic, fireballs and lightning bolts and shit.
Elemental damage, isn't it?
Yep.
All right,
Right.
damn it. Okay, I'm going to sheath my quarterstaff and try and pick it up.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Oh, hang on, it did that thing. Is that high enough?
Well, I'll tell you, it looks pretty hot. So before you actually stick your hand in the water to go for it, like you notice something shift beside it.
Okay.
And now we need initiative because this blob of like ooze is obviously moving with sentient and sinister intent. Dun, dun, dun. Gray ooze. Let's just do this one. Let's do that. Yep. Such a weird enemy.
Did you see what kind of sword it was? Like a long sword or?
Wait a minute.
He did not say.
Oh.
No, I mean it's under 5 foot of water, so it's hard to discern many details other than it's glowing. Like it seems like there are APIs that just aren't working. Or let me clear this. There we go. Probably just because I got this chud here. Alright, I'm just going to use your initiative bar then. Whatever. Sort it out. And Garvok, you
Half.
quarter
So
for
I can
bomber.
move right here, and
Yeah, you're almost. I mean, you're basically swimming.
like,
It's 5 foot of water.
you can hear it, but it doesn't matter because it's magical.
Wow. Yeah. It's a what? Wisdom save. That's the worst.
Our ooze is very
6
wild.
or 9. Well, we're about to find out.
I have a question for you. You have a second?
Yeah, most of them.
Like, could I climb on the ceiling?
Yeah, do my API. Oh. Yeah, my bad. I know what's going on. Like, none of the APIs are firing. That's why everything was just going shitty. No, say that again, Cody.
I was asking if I could possibly climb on the ceiling.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright. Definitely like up and down, but you're talking like Spider-Man shit. I mean, it's possible in certain situations, definitely, especially because of what you are. But damn, you're talking about something that is rough. Yeah. So something happened. I don't know what I did, but crashed the API, and I think I know what it was. So firing that. I don't think it's gonna matter for you guys as far as like restarting anything. And just me. Still got your order up, right? Turn orders. Okay.
Yep. So, I mean, tell me when it's time for me to go. I don't want to hold this up, but I didn't want to go and step on Garbo.
No, you're good. I was just making sure that I completely loaded in. And then I'm gonna get this stupid ooze in combat. Like I have an API it's supposed to like just grab it and roll its hit points when I drop it on the table. Just like that. So for whatever, yeah. They all of them bailed on me for some reason. Now, let's try this. I'm gonna have everybody give me initiative again. The ooze just like bit the fucking dick on it, so you'll all get another round, no matter how it goes down.
I rolled way worse that time.
Balmir, what the fuck? Like roll again if the ooze beat you, honestly.
What? I don't see the ooze on my turn order. What did it roll?
2.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
I think just Balmir.
Good lord.
Wow. Dang, just get shit off.
Get them all out now, Balmir.
Vegas odds right there.
Go again, dude. Like, I'm not gonna make you go behind it. Now, what the fuck? Alright, I guess you're going first. Oops. I went too far. It's alright. Yeah. If you can see in there. Right now, all you can really see is Luna. From what I can I suppose you got, man. Can you manipulate this shit? Or do you need to ready in action? Who are you healing? You can see these two. When I look through your eyes, I can see those ones.
Bing, bing,
Okay.
bing.
You don't even have to put it. You three got it.
So Luna got it? Okay. Thank you. Who knows? Y'all may kill this before it even becomes my turn.
So, I found this out, Colin, unfortunately. You can't cast 2 spells, and like if it's a bonus action, like you can do it and a cantrip. It's like you can't cast Bless and that as a bonus action. Alright. Alright, no, you You don't need to because it already went past Javier.
Alright. It's 20 feet.
Remember? Just digging his cat claws into the ground.
Yeah. I'm reaching up and like clawing along the ceiling to pull myself.
Yeah, you get within melee of it.
Alright.
Pretty much only stab it in this predicament.
I'm gonna make them reckless attacks.
You gonna take -5s?
No. It's reckless attack gives me advantage, but the attacks on me next round get advantage.
Oh, do you have to be raging to do that?
No.
You can just do it anytime.
I don't think so. Let me make sure.
Cool. I'll say you don't. Look in a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't say when you're raging. So the first one's 22. Second one's 24.
With your silvered greatsword.
Yes.
They are obviously
18. Nice. 23 points total slashing.
so yeah. Like, you basically like when you go cut down into the, you gash into it super hard, super deep, and it just wraps around your blade for a minute, and like you can just see it like shred itself and kind of like dissipate into like little goo death all out into the water. But when you pull your sword back, you can hear it hissing and snapping and fucking your sword up.
Fuck. Slamp it against the wall or something.
You manage to like swish it around in the water and like get what's left of it off, but it has a permanent -1 penalty on it now.
Jesus Christ. Fuck this dungeon.
It's the first room. It is literally.
Probably not.
I mean, does the sword just have like scratches and shit all over it now?
No, it's like it's pitted and shit. Like acid was eaten into it.
Yeah, I was about to say. Sounds like Javier gets
I
that
don't
sword.
He just stabbed the gray ooze. Actually,
Like cradling it.
yeah.
My baby.
So I guess So the ooze is dead, right? Okay.
He wrecked it.
I'm like Sherlock Holmes investigating this area before I reach down again.
Is it just -1 to attacks or to attacks and damage?
It both.
God damn it.
It makes it a -1.
Because I assume we're out of
here-
combat
and here I'm
now,
gonna-
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it actually like you?
Oh yeah.
Acid, my only weakness.
See, I'm gonna test it out. See if that did it.
My headset is beeping on me.
Yeah. -1 at the end of it.
It's a fucking fuckaroo. There. Give this sword that he pulled all the money together to fucking buy the one thing that wasn't supposed to hit it. It's still silver though. I mean, it still works. And you carefully eyeball every inch of the.
Okay, then I try and pick up the magical sword.
Yeah. So when you get closer to the sword, what is your alignment? Neutral,
Neutral.
right? You're straight up neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Like it almost backs away from you. Like it does in fact move like a magnet being pushed against a magnet when you reach for it. But you
Okay.
can still get it. But it's
Yeah.
resisting you.
Okay, well, I can't use swords anyway, so I'm basically picking it up for Javier. But yeah,
so when you chase it around, like kind of like chasing after a chicken for a second, you manage to snatch. And are you going to give it to Javier? Just hand it to him.
yeah, I could be like, Javier, I think you deserve this after what just happened to your weapon, and hand it over to him if it'll like let me hand it to him.
Yeah, like as you hand it over to him, like it kind of almost jumps out of your hand into his.
I mean, rude,
Not
but okay.
just like it just because it can tell like when it gets into his hand, it's out of like the gentle woodland druid caster destroyer into this powerful barbarian. Like his grip around it just almost it begins to hum.
Still rude.
And like yeah, hold on one second. It most certainly does. So hold on because I gotta find this shit because it's so great. I don't know why I always close that shit when I whip out monster stats. I'm a bad person. Alright, where is it? I'm gonna link it to you as well. So, it doesn't speak, but immediately you feel like its immense sense of relief of getting out of the hands of the druid, and then like it's apprehensive about you, but it's excited. It's really excited. It's not like talking to you, it's just sending you these emotions. You can feel kind of what it's feeling empathically.
Everybody else just sees me just like, oh.
Yeah, like it looks at you like you're looking at it like, yes, something that I can kill people with. Bad people, you know, like you're a weapon to it as much as it is to you.
It's cool.
But you'll have to become attuned to it.
It's just too bad.
That takes an hour.
One-handed.
So I'm going to check the cell that I'm standing.
Oh wait, what's your alignment, Javier?
Chaotic good.
Oh, you're gonna love to hate this shit right here. As much as it's interested in killing with you, it literally can't.
It can't.
Nope, you can't become attuned to it because you have to be lawful. This sword continuously sheds bright light in a 15-foot radius, and it's like a torch constantly. A lawful good creature can attune itself to the sword. Oh no, you can attune to it, but a lawful good creature can attune to it fast.
In 1 minute.
Takes you an hour.
But right now, so
I don't know that spell.
I mean, there's
You
a
can search
hyperlink.
it up, or it's hyperlink. You can just click on it from within the description there.
Huh.
You can actually look up this sword and just drag it over. It should be revealed to you now in the journal.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice. Kind of like my totems. It helps out the whole group if we're crowded in
So yeah, I mean,
in time.
I don't know. Is there somebody in the party that is like lawful good? I assume the priest.
it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I mean, it might matter, but if you have to throw it to him, he has to use it real quick. He can learn how to. If you die, then he needs to pick it up. Like,
mainly focus on two-handed weapons, but I'll make this work for now.
yeah, Well, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's time
Once
to
we're
maybe it's time
outside
to
the
make a buckler.
murder vampire castle.
You don't have a buckler right now, so that's unimportant.
So yeah, do I just use it as a +1 short sword right now? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll add that.
Can't use its abilities yet, though.
Yeah.
Or it actually just acts as a short sword, I guess.
Oh, I don't get the +1 yet.
No, not until you attune to it. Just a regular. The point of tuning, especially in this situation, because you guys are at about a half hour.
I'm just gonna keep using my greatsword.
Well, they're all checking stuff. I'm gonna go back to where Javier was and start scooping up coins.
I'm gonna
All right, if you're gonna use your greatsword, are you gonna give somebody else this short
I'm
sword?
gonna toss it to Balmir. So how does this feel to you? I'm not gonna literally toss it. I'm gonna walk up to the stairs and hand it to him.
No, you can definitely toss it.
Chest deep water.
I won't rob you of that cool moment. Here you go. He catches it like. So you can grab it from the journal and drag it onto your Can't wait to smite evil, such a righteous friend. Now, Beldry, you were about to do something. Good sir, Beldry.
I was looking in the cell that's in front of me.
Since combat did not go more than a couple rounds, I don't need that anymore.
Does anyone have mending, by the way?
Or so you spend a couple minutes looking around and studying it out, Beldry, but it's just an empty cell
Alright. So I'm going back down here.
other than the water.
And I am going to go to this door.
Move these for you guys.
Did you?
Your cells
And
have
I
you
will
looked in.
I will be right back. I need to grab some water.
Yep. We looked in. They're
for the shot?
mending is a cantrip, right?
Yeah. Just like repairs small.
Can you post it for me? Yeah, I don't think it will have the desired effect.
I think it's more of putting
Permanent
things
cumulative
together.
penalty damage.
Figure I could at least not make
No.
it not look like Swiss cheese.
You can make it look better, but it's still structurally inferior.
Damage isn't that big of a deal.
It's true.
I mean, it
Unless
sucks.
the enemy who kills the last of you with the last blow has only one hit point.
Yeah, if that happens.
That's a huge deal.
I'll say well played. Playing the long game.
Oh, well, Jay's
The main
draining
boss.
his lizard or whatever he's doing.
So have we looked at all the rooms? Are the rooms left?
There are 4
Can I-
of them left.
I
If you
want
move
to-
you can move your token around if you want to explore the rooms.
Well, I'm
if
just
you see one
thinking-
closed, I will open it for you. If you need
Wait.
a half,
But I mean, I'll do what y'all want to do.
and you guys have
Instead
managed to
of-
gather. You managed to gather 50 coins. You didn't get a full
Instead of
10
using
minutes
my-
of scraping.
Instead of using my actual hands, I want to use mage hand.
Yeah, that's doable. Your mage hand just splashes around in the water, bringing up at 1 coin at a time. And first, while everybody else is like holding their breath and diving, like splashing around. What door would you like to open, Luna?
Said that I think we should go. Because Because I feel like we've got a time limit and we've already burned 30 minutes.
Yep.
You found a magical sword. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I think that's the first magical anything.
Yeah, and it hated me, so it didn't really do much for me. And I can't use metal weapons, so.
Yeah.
Derek, you want to give these guys
it's not meant to be.
You want to give these guys a number of gold coins that they were able to find?
Oh, I did. Everybody, it was 50. You guys can just split however you want.
All right.
Well, I thought I was on.
I'm going down to here.
It was 100. But you're 30 minutes in, and it's 100 gold pieces for every 10 minutes spent.
I say we move on.
We can always come back.
Yeah, we can move on. If we have more time, we can come back here.
Exactly.
But I say we have a 15-minute leeway to get out of here.
Yeah. I agree. Let's hit it. So is this a dead end up here? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna head up. Yeah, back down.
It is exactly how it
I'm gonna go in
appears.
front.
So, I'm gonna pull up the description because the water there actually, I think it levels out with you pretty well.
Just to be clear, in case we're about to be attacked,
876.
I take my quarterstaff back out.
Yeah, so it's always good to err on the side of caution. So, like, in this room, it's basically just more water, but it's all just 3 foot deep water in here. As far as you can tell, there's no step thrust up out of the still like brackish water that fills this. It's a 50-foot room at least. The ceiling, it's like festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands, and there's a balcony set to the north wall that overlooks the room and has 2 large thrones atop it with a red velvet curtain behind them. The ceiling's about 17 foot above the surface of the wall. The room's about 20 foot from the ceiling to the floor. As a matter of fact, with your perception, Sam. You can actually hear these snarling growls and splashes.
How high is that
To see it
up there?
Oh, 10 feet up.
I would like to not fight.
I'm gonna step back. I kind of want to get on that balcony though, see if there's anything behind it.
Yeah. Did you get any idea of what the creature was?
I did. I just saw shapes, right? Swimming around.
Yeah. If you get any closer and they can see, they're going to be able to see you back.
Okay. And I can't get any closer without lights.
I'm gonna try something if you guys trust me to do this. I'll try to be quiet, getting right there, just inside the room, and get on the wall and climb up to that balcony, like sideways on the wall. So I have a 20-foot climb speed, but I can use my...
So you're trying to climb up this wall right here?
Trying to climb sideways out of the water, like along the wall, to get to the balcony. So
and okay, so it's wet, and you're trying to be stealthy.
The wall's wet,
and there's 3
We're
feet of
surrounded
water.
by water.
I'm trying to get out of the water.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just reading what the situation as I see it. You're in a soggy. You also have to succeed at climbing. You have to succeed. Okay, so
I have 40 feet.
yeah, make me a stealth check at disadvantage, and then a regular
I'm not
athletics
trying to be
check.
stealthy on the climb. I'm just trying to until I get on the wall.
Oh, okay. So as soon as you like hook into the walls, like you guys see, like the cat like grab it and start climbing up onto the wall with his claws. Like those growls, they come alive, and the splashes come up out of the water like the zombies. They're onto you immediately because you're not being quiet.
Another awesome initiative roll from Luna.
Alright. It's cool though, because
I mean, if they didn't respond until I got on the wall, could I not still theoretically get away from them?
as soon as you step into the room, like,
Oh.
yeah, I am. 25. Let me grab it. I think it's the initiative macros that are causing it. And if that's the case, I only know one solution. So let me fix it. And then, for tonight at least, I'll have to roll initiative for you. She'll be able to see the roll. You should be able to. Oops, out. Yeah, but it seemed like it worked earlier in playtesting, but I didn't really have players to playtest it. I was just like dropping in and trying to rejoin as a player. Yep, there it is. Type error. ID is undefined. Blah blah blah. You are still in the turn order, correct? You shouldn't be now.
I don't.
Okay. Everybody should be out of the turn order, basically. Yeah. Now. There's... Super cool. Assume that everyone can see.
Peace.
And alright. Now I have everyone. You should see yourself in and sorted now.
Are we just using these rolls?
How do I get rid of the giant zombie that's covered up my character sheet?
Just click on
click.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime I put up a picture, you should be able to click off if you don't want to look at it. And that's just what these guys look like in particular. We're gonna go about right here because it is still a bunch of water. And there you go, Beldry.
We should be safe in the water. Or the
And
hallway.
that
Is it difficult terrain?
oh yeah, like you're wading through 3 foot of water, man. Like hip
So I
feet.
can make it to about right there.
Yep, that's 30 feet.
Alright.
You could get right here, or 10. You could get right here from where you are.
I'll get there. I'll take a shot at one of them.
Take your pick. The ones you can see. Alright. No, you need to shoot before someone skips a turn. Didn't notice it automatically going. That's definitely a hit. Yes, roll some damage. So, if y'all are like clicking on the skip, don't. If if it's doing it automatically, let me know.
I clicked on mine after it was done. After I was done with my turn.
Right now, like, what? Oh, yeah, it's the Strahd zombie.
Got it.
But see that, like, it's you have to pay attention to who it's on because I think it skipped somebody else's
I
turn.
think it skipped me.
I may have to take that
Yeah.
feature off. Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
skip
Go ahead and
mine.
do what you need to
Okay, if I take the dash action, I can still do a bonus action, correct?
do. Yeah, Yeah, probably. Should be able to.
Okay, so I'm going to dash 5, 10, cast Shillelagh, and that'll be my turn.
Such a fun word.
So she runs up and like splash, splash, splash all the way into the tunnel and whips out her staff, and like at the end of it, like turns into this like magical, pretty much knot of wood that glows with green destruction.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, and
Shillelagh. So now it's the zombie's turn. Alright. And he gonna just barely wade through the water to right there. Use his dash action. I mean, like you are where you're standing in the water next to the wall. Like you can climb from there if you want to climb away, but you're engaged in
Yeah,
melee distance with him.
I'm not running away from a fight. I'm just gonna rage and attack him twice. I'm not going reckless.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my oh, orbs? Oh, there they are. Take away one of my rages.
Both are hits.
So 11 points and 6 points.
So dang. Like you guys hear Javier just roar and like chop, chop, and you actually, man, chop off both of its arms, and they splash into the water beside it, but they don't stop. Like they start wiggling and like splashing to you.
Fuck.
Garbok, then.
I gotta go.
I'm going to wade right here and send you into this thing. If I can hit one properly.
Garbok splashes up and hurls an insult at this soggy zombie. How wise are zombies, you ask?
DC 14 wisdom.
Yeah, I know. Roll. They are not wise enough, it appears. A little bit of slime off and keeps on coming. Are you done?
I am done.
Alright, now you can end your own turn.
Lick the button.
Balmer. See. Now I think there's some flow. Yep. I think you have a 25-foot movement speed, so you'll be able to move 2 blocks. Yep, so that's 2 blocks. The ski. Here's. Damn. What you gonna do with your stubby legs pumping? Like your chest deep, man. Like everything is like, ugh, Let's see it. The overhand chop, dwarf warhammer, submarine attack.
Sounds like a translated name of a move from Japan.
Oh yeah. No, I have to add that one. I'll fix your macro because I've got a bunch of sword. That, sir, is probably what you want to do. That's it, definitely a hit because they're not fast at all. Give you some damage.
Is he attuned to the sword by now?
Oh yeah, it only takes a minute. Like hum and vibe to the jugular, and even like when you barely feel it hitting the vertebrae because it slices right through, the head just falls off. But then the head just starts wiggling towards you, and the body keeps coming.
Quick question: who besides me is using a torch?
It would be only Beldry, but he has a light spell on.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get that out for you. Where do you want to put it? You should be able to drag it wherever. And that would be your attack roll with it, so you missed. You rolled a 7. It comes out and like splashes around a little clumsily in the water before it figures out where it's at. Are you done? So you can pass your own. Alright, she can't do much. He's gonna run up here. Dash actions. They all have to dash to get there, except for this dude. Not this guy. You notice it like right at the last second and scoop it up with your shield and fling it away a little bit, like smash it into the water about 5 feet away. And
how the fuck is the head moving through the water?
It landed next to him, basically. Like it just, all I had to do was roll over him and then like bob next to him and try to bite him, so he saw it trying to bite him, like it was just like and he just grabbed the shield and flung it.
It's a fucking hilarious visual.
And then this one here is just going to try to actually claw you. Not interested in losing his sword, just the flat of your blade, like slap, twang. You know, you feel your blade go, yeah, like, you know, it is really in tune with this. Killing these evil bastards is glorious. Beldry, soaked to your loins.
Where is the one that I shot earlier?
That would be the one that just took a swipe at Valmir.
Alrighty.
This one right here. That's definitely a hit. Master Marksman here. Same guy, I'm assuming, is why you asked.
Yep.
This one, like, literally goes in his eye socket and comes out the back of his head. Like, you can see skull matter and, like, black ooze and shit just explode in a little mass. And then it just, like, gets all stringy and gloops down to the ground. But you heard it, but it's still looking at you now with his other good eye.
I am tempted to cast Moonbeam, but I told myself I'm not going to continue to rely on the same spell over and over. So,
Hey, that's a devastator.
I'm going to cast Tidal Wave, but I'm not sure how to show that on like where we are on the map.
Oh, that's crazy. Can you link the spell for me? Alright. Or I'll find it if I need to.
Okay.
Crashes down in an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall.
So I'm trying to hit the
Each
3 that
creature
are
in
on.
the area must make a dex save or take 48 bludgeoning and is knocked down. Or it's half.
Once
Yeah.
on your damage.
Okay, did see that's
So I'm trying to hit the 3 like
10 feet wide and 30
Yeah.
feet long.
So I'm trying to angle it like
You could only hit this one and this one without hitting any of your friends.
well I was trying
It would just be yeah.
and that's what I'd like.
Yeah, make it crash down from there to like there. That's
Yeah.
right, like from there to there. You guys just see this wave crash up when the druid just like some Yoda shit, but it smashes into all these and it washes that head up into against the wall down here somewhere. And it already gave me damage DC 16 for 10.
Yeah.
Alright, boys.
And if they fail,
They're gonna fail. Watch. Oh, no, not all of them.
It's a DC 16 save, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah, chunk. That one just gets annihilated, like comes apart. When the waves, that's the first one that gets hit, and it hits it so hard, like it blows it into chunks, and it carries that chum over into the next two, and knocks them on their ass.
Okay.
Are you
That's my
done
turn.
after that? Let me put the prone on them. The coronavirus. This angry cat. I guess that really only leaves him with a bite.
Bite me.
Except the arms you chopped off still get attacks. Only one of them though. Like while you're busy worrying about him trying to bite you, and you like actually like push him off with your weapon, one of those fucking arms grabs a hold of your leg and just pokes like 3 holes like deep into you with burn in your leg. And you get to do stuff. Quite possibly.
Alright. Still raging, so I'm gonna make my first attack against the one that's just got a hit. It already hit.
You got it. The head zombie. Oh. You just sent his head flying off into the water, bobbing around. Another bobber biter. But he is mangled, no arms, no head. Like literally, you was like chop, chop, chop.
I'm gonna use my second attack against the one that's to the north of me.
This one's still up.
It's a
Action.
okay. Well then,
You have to use another attack. That's just what multi-attack is.
then I'm not gonna worry about the body, and I'm just gonna try to cut the head off of the one to the north of me.
Okay.
If I can call it, I don't know.
Oh yeah, 16. Yeah, yeah. That is definitely a hit.
Right behind that one.
Okay. What is your plan to do with that non-attacking spell?
Surprise.
I'm gonna pull him onto the trap.
Hmm?
I'm gonna push him onto the trap.
That would be an attack.
Surprise colonoscopy.
Mage Hand can only
Oh,
lift up to
okay.
10 pounds and it can't do any attack.
You need Big B's
I
hand. for
suppose
that one.
pushing someone is an attack.
Yeah, you need Big B's hand. Get you ugly scum piece of shit. They barely care. Which one are you yelling at? The one that's hurt.
And one. No, this one right here. The healthy one.
All right. 14. Yeah. Yeah. It just shrugs it off, barely noticing. Damn, what you gonna do, dwarf? Up to your nipples in nasty ass water. Fetid soup of death. Bloated corpses has been floating around in it, man. Like, it's a good thing you are a cleric. A cleric and a druid is perfect for all the disease that this would surely bring. Do we have Balmir? Do we? There we go. Can you hear me, Con? $12. Yes. Like it actually, all up of your arm, it's starting to feel like orgasmic. Like from the vibration of that blade and how well it's singing with you right now. You chop off a weapon. That is a miss. Are you gonna do anything else? Alright. You're completely surrounded, but in a super rage, which is pretty helpful. Here we go. So it rips into you for 7 points of damage with its claws.
It has disadvantage.
Why?
Vicious
The
mockery.
vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, it is this one. Yep, you're straight up. He does miss both of those because of that. His hurt feelings translated to he can't concentrate on what's in front of him. This one, who's basically just an arm now, goop. Oh, like he manages to get through your armor. Only one time though, as it tries to like wiggle around and side, but it does slash you a good 6 points of damage across your neck. This one here attempts to follow suit. They have nowhere to move to. 17 hit you, Balmir. I believe it. No, it does not. Shit knuckles. Alright, so this will be the attack though. 7 from the first claw. This guy is fucking dead. Let me take him out of the turn order. Beldry. Laying down the wall with a piercing bow.
Well, I'm gonna walk into the traps.
Trying to get him to attack you instead of the guys who are in there bashing on him. Yeah, no, they're not that smart, man.
So I'm gonna hit this one with a long sword. Two-handed.
This one here,
Yep, that'd be the one.
you got it. That's definitely a hit. Alright. So you run up behind, put off right at the round. The water's just filled with all this viscous black coagulated blood.
Okay, so which one is dead? Does the one on Javier just die?
No, only the one with the X over it, if you can still see it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move there and attack the one directly in front of me with my quarterstaff, which I have shillelagh'd, so I don't know if that's going to show up in my head. So just, work with me here. I don't know how to make that happen.
I just have to see it again. Hold on. Go ahead and roll your attack. Oh, no, it won't actually. It shows up. You can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength, which is wisdom. So what's your wisdom?
5.
What's your strength?
3, 2. So basically
So just add 3 to your attack roll.
So
your
does that hit with the plus 3?
So that would be 9. That might actually hit. Believe it or not, hold on. There's that 7 plus 3 more, 10. Fucking brained it.
And
Like you actually tear its jaw off, and there's just like a tongue hanging out.
Nice. Alright, and then that is my turn.
Like this one here, Cody, like it kind of like grabs its own head between its knees.
Wait, which
But
one?
you're not really paying much attention to it right now. The one that has,
It doesn't. Its arms and head are both off.
yeah, its head is in between his knees now.
Oh yeah. Okay, you said knees. My bad.
He's soccer balling it as best as he can. Let's see. No, you managed to like see it coming and put a foot up right in his forehead.
I'll be right back.
I'm just holding it in the water.
He's fighting this one. He's got his foot on this one over here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another beer.
Yeah, you got it. Mighty Barbarian surrounded.
That was the plan.
Well, it's working. Both of the tanks are tanking the damage.
I either tank all the damage or climb to the bow. Can I do that? What you just did?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I raided my very first turn,
This fight won't last for 10 rounds, I'm sure.
which will be this will be the third round coming up.
Yep.
Oh, is it my turn now? My bad. Can I just use my action to grab all of the body parts that are floating around me, arms and heads that I can, and just throw them across the room? Action,
Well,
bonus action, whatever it takes.
You could do that to do it like one at a time. They're not like pooled up where you could just grab them all around you and like fling them all at once. That's not how these zombies work, unfortunately. Mechanically, they're purposely made this way.
Body of the one that's right in front of to the left of me and see if it does anything.
Yes, that's a
16
hit.
damage.
So you literally cleave it in half. Like just black gore goes everywhere, and that one that has like that sunk into you a minute ago just like lets go and falls into the water limp.
Alright.
The other arm also stops splashing.
And then I'm just gonna turn to the one right above me and try to fuck it up.
Yep.
14.
That's a hit.
16 damage again.
Wow.
Let's roll.
So like you entered right here, and then he's just a head over here with an arm slashing around.
This is fucking awesome. That's my turn.
Garvok.
I'm gonna run over here and say some mean words to this little boy right here.
You need a shower. Oh,
It smells like your mother in here. And that's not very good.
this one is
Smell like bitch in here.
also probably not very wise. 5 damage. Or 9. Oh, you're getting to him. Getting to him.
Humiliating a zombie.
And that will concede my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went too far then. Balmir, it's actually your turn. If you're here. Cool. Are we going? Are you still singing with that blade? Young. Oh man.
Nice roll.
Yeah, that's that'll do its thing. Give me some damage. Damage. Hold on a minute. How did you add that, man? Alright, well, for some reason it won't even let me. Let me try this. Is it like the? Alright. If that happens, just let me know. Because that's.
Alright, I can do a pee real quick.
I'm doing stuff on your screen right now. 1 sec. Maybe have to go. Oh, might have to drag you in for some play testing at some point. Are you going to use your spiritual weapon? Okay, let's see. 9 here. You actually, he is looking pretty rough, it looks like. Your spiritual weapon still can't manage to get itself up out of the water enough to... severe. This guy here is determined to claw you. Is actually going to get a piece of you. Yeah, with that 16, but still, your rage is pretty much negates most of it. Take 3. This one, which got his jaw removed, you with his teeth basically. Oh, and he does so in the most horrific manner. He actually does 6 points of damage, and he like scrapes a big bloody line right down your clavicle, and you just spurt a little bit of blood out of it. He actually leaves like 3 teeth sticking in your flesh.
Wait, was that damage on me?
Luna.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
She's the one who tore his jaw off. Nah, he's just like, here, take the teeth too. No, not yet. No, you just took damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You took 6 damage.
Okay.
The zombie who you split open.
Well, that's just rude.
I'll be right back.
And this one, who's just eating way too much of that short sword. But, I mean, they're zombies, they don't really respond to pain. But a dwarf's a dwarf. They're tough nuts to crack. Yeah. He gets us at the 14, yep. And that, however, lands. Bound and determined to get through, like that claw like slashes in just under your armpit, like gashing a hole right around your rotator cuff. 6 damage. Balmir. Beldry. Two-handing it. Double fister. These zombie parts everywhere turn this into a fuck up of a fight.
That's interesting, for sure. Adds a little bit of the 3 feet of water adds a different element to the zombies.
Yeah, these are like particular zombies. Strahd zombies.
One in
Holy
front of me.
Lord, that's a hit. Yeah, like you actually cut it right in half, like chest level. And all of its parts begin to stop.
But the next zombie in the turn order, that was the one the first one to the left of me that's dead, isn't it?
Yep,
Okay.
I just haven't taken it out yet.
Okay. I was just making sure.
There we go. Are you done, Beldra? Cleave him and leave him.
I can't see because my name's covering it up. Who is directly below me?
Guard.
Is it a friendly? Okay, so I can move through his space. Okay.
Yeah, all your guys'
Um,
borders are blue before the green
Okay.
aura, and then all the enemies have that red-orange kind of border.
Okay.
That helps.
Okay. I'm
Where
gonna.
this map is so fucking big, it's not, every token seems tiny.
Am I next to that zombie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hit him. Move down there.
Shalala.
Yeah. Hit him with my quarterstaff, which we were just remembering to add 3 to my
Yeah.
to hit. And
Shalala.
Ooh.
this doesn't matter.
That's
I believe that
definitely
hit.
a hit. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you totally get
a
a 3.
hit. You totally, like, you come down on top of his head so hard that both of his eyeballs, like, shoot out in different directions. His skull just caves in to his neck. You just drop him straight down into the water.
All right. Nice. That is my turn.
Javier.
Alright, the one right above me again. 2 more attacks.
You got it, sir.
Reckless attacks. And it doesn't matter on that one, it's a 15. Either way. Ooh, that sucks. 15 on 11.
But reckless attacks is. Oh yeah, no, they're both hits.
Oh, cool. 13, 11.
Yeah, like you just like.
Can I use my movement now to try to climb to the balcony? Figure they can handle the last couple. The last one.
Yeah, like it. So it'll take 10 of it to go up, or I mean, where it's difficult, it'll be 20. So it'll take half of your movement speed to get to the level of the balcony.
Okay.
You can do it. You can run like right here and then climb up to the balcony and get on right here if you want.
Right, and I can use my feline
In one round.
ability to double my move speed.
Oh yeah, and then you can go wherever you want to up there basically.
I'm gonna get on top of the balcony as far as I can get up there before I end my turn.
Like literally, like you jump, hit the wall, grab it, push yourself off of it, and grab the balcony behind you and pull yourself up in seconds. Garvok.
I'm a help heal. Move Belmir.
Belmir. 4 points of damage returned to you. He's making good on his promise and mending his ways.
It's 16. I cast it at level 3.
Yeah. Shit balls. 16. So add another 12 to that.
Nice.
Man, he went deep.
Very good point.
Oh. Is that it, Garvok?
That is it. Plus.
Yeah. So with that, let's see, let me close out of there. Your sword actually, like, man, it just like it's the end. It's the right, tired but ready to go again.
What's a G spot?
Like literally, you would equate dwarf sex. with lots of beards. Beards everywhere, like bearded boobs all over the place. And the sword's just as happy to be smashing evil. Man, that's all it was like, it was a, like righteousness. It gets off on righteousness.
Balmir's just like, this sword is too kinky for me.
No, he's the one that feels that way. The sword is just like. So like you guys, one thing you notice after everything calms down is shapes in the water are like racks and iron maidens and stocks and other instruments of torture. The skeletons of their last victims still lie within them with their jaws seemingly frozen open, silent screams.
I'll hang my hand down over the side of the balcony. Anybody want to help me look around up here?
I'll head that way.
So when you go, as soon as you get up there, Javier, like those two large thrones are what, 30 feet long, and the ceiling's 10 feet high from there.
There too.
I'm just gonna.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, that's still not working. My bad.
Not for you.
Okay.
You're already there. You just climb.
Oh, I was trying to. I reached my hand down to pull them up, so I don't know if it's.
She can do it with advantage then. Yep. So you make it.
Curious what's up there.
Go look behind the curtain after I help her get up.
I follow as well up to the curtain.
So like when you get within 5 feet of it, the air starts to feel thick, like it's pushing back, until you get within like only an inch of it, and the air becomes just completely solid, and you can't pass through it with like just pushing forward anymore. It just becomes like a solid wall of air that you can't see, but you can't move.
Luna, can you do anything about this?
That doesn't seem right. Let me look.
It's a little shove through it.
Okay.
Athletics.
I am
gonna try to shove my hand to the end of the curtain.
I'll help him, and I am proficient in athletics.
Okay, so then go ahead and roll athletics with advantage.
And roll initiative because it was a mimic.
Natural 20.
Wait, that's pretty good. Alright, so you actually push through the curtain, like the force, like you come up and you like hit it hard and it stops, and then you punch through for a minute, like you're just like trying to shred the curtain off of your hand, like it was a part of whatever like brittle astral glue that was. But the strength you hit it with was just undeniably insane. So you punch through. I mean, what you see on the other side is a door.
Can I just like pull the curtain down so everybody...
Does anyone speak I believe it's demonic or abyssal?
I think my other character is abyssal.
I speak.
I remember this has come up before. The fact that...
And it basically in abyssal it tells you what stone to look under near the balcony. It's really specific and weird. If you read it out in the gutter language, it would literally take you like it take you like 20 minutes to say it all. It actually takes you about 5 minutes to read it all. But it tells you what specific place you can look at under the floor to find a secret compartment. And more blatantly up at top, it just says death beyond these doors.
Yeah, it says death beyond these doors, guys.
Do we
But it
take
tells
that?
you the secret compartment there.
Like a challenge to me.
I mean, we came here to look at stuff.
Wait a minute. I just want to toss this out to you, all of you.
Okay.
We came down the stairs. We heard a humanoid voice say, "Help me, help me," and everybody says, "Fuck that."
Mhm.
But we come to a door that literally says "Death Beyond," and everybody says, "Cool."
Yeah, because that's not tricky.
I mean,
Like,
the fact
it's
that
warning
it
us.
says in Abyssal kind of throws a wrench into it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to see about our homeboy down in his.
So you're gonna split off from the group by yourself?
Just gonna-
Okay, so wait, we're splitting
so-
the party? May I propose that's a bad idea, guys?
So Beldry wants to split. Balmer wants to do that. Luna wants to check the door of doom. Like I mean, you're totally just taking his word on it too, because he just said that says death beyond. Now, are you going to look in the secret compartment? So who wants to look in there?
That's what it says.
Can we do any, like, like it's a trap that's gonna spring up on us or something like that?
Yeah, you can roll perception, but you're usually pretty good at spotting them. They're just masterworks. But if you want to cast detect traps,
Oh, I don't have that.
I think Balmer said he did.
Here's my perception.
Nothing. Even if you spent a long time,
Oh,
at this point.
No.
I don't think we have the time for that.
Coming
Well,
up
I don't
on
think Belgium can get in this door without us.
Yeah,
what are you? I'm trying to figure out what everybody's trying to do.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I have to. I mean, I vote since we're already up here. We look. What do you think, Javier?
Apartment. Fully.
The unknown.
He's not even shy about letting you guys know how he feels about it. Oh.
Maybe let's go.
And how
see-
long have we been down here?
I'm
Been
sorry,
about
what,
an hour
Cody?
and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
What? It was 30 minutes before we started that fight.
Yeah, what? And the rounds are 6 minutes.
Okay, so we're at an hour.
I mean,
Alright.
we've got limited
What-
time down here. I say we go with
Well,
what we got. Try.
You got a problem with time.
Say we go look at the other, and maybe come back here.
Okay, so you're not gonna check out. You're not gonna go through the door. You're not gonna check the secret compartment that the door tells you about. You're gonna climb off of here, and you're gonna
want
join
to check
these
it out.
two.
Beldry only. He said he told us.
I just want to make sure you guys are all aware of what's going on.
I mean, I'm not
But-
doing that. I'm going to check something before I leave this room. I'm
Oh,
just
if you're
curious if I'm
you're
going to be
open
doing it
door.
alone.
I'm not leaving, but I don't condone it.
All right, so like that. Balmer's just kind of like hung up there. What do you want to do?
That thing is a curtain, right? Or is it a door?
It was a curtain. It's been
Okay.
torn down now. You should be able to see beyond it.
Somehow physically force the magical barrier down. You're a natural 20.
Yeah, you punch through it.
Okay. So
solve
I'm
all
just trying to get
problems.
the lay of the land to make sure I make an informed decision.
Well, let me
So-
look through your eyes because you should be able to see. Yeah,
I mean, I
exactly
can
what you see
see-
is what you can see
Okay, so what's the door that had the language on it?
right here.
Oh, okay. Then I want to check the map. Okay.
Let me see down here. Dun, dun.
Nice.
100% pick that
Yeah,
up.
I mean, it's like the only reason you're down here.
Yeah. Like for treasure? Yep. Okay. And the loot is just like,
Is there any
boop,
kind
I
of,
have jewelry now.
There's no other kind of extra message in that, or in that secret compartment.
Alright, let's go check out this screaming guy. If something turns bad, we've already checked everything else. We can just turn tail and run.
Check this door.
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be 5. So, hey, screaming guy.
Can we just like
Here we go.
chat with him? I mean, like, do we have to physically go there?
You can do whatever you want. You want to shout down the hallway. This
We
one's
haven't opened the door yet, have we?
the other side. Somebody out there!
I mean,
No.
because what if
Get me
he's?
out of here!
Wait, so
I'm
you're not-
wondering if he's like the guy we first fought when I met y'all. That was like a vampire or something that had just been turned. It was screaming.
You don't recognize the voice. Of course, it's coming through a bunch of filters, doors, and water splicing around, but it doesn't sound familiar.
So you're not opening the door, Sam. You're
I
back
mean,
out.
I vote we should. But if nobody else
That door
wants
or
to,
the
I won't.
screaming door. Or you
I'm at the death door, or I'm at the screaming door. I'm gonna cast primeval awareness.
It looks like Balmer chose the screaming door too. Is that correct? And what's primeval awareness? Link it for me.
big pet dude, what's your opinion?
So if you guys are going to go by the democratic system, it looks like it's 3 versus 2. If you're going to split it up, that's an option too. You went robot on me.
Is it also
Hard.
sealed shut, like the one that I jerked open earlier?
Oh yeah. You know what?
Then if you want to,
That's pretty interesting.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Let's see. Aberration, celestials, dragons, animals, fae, fiends, undead, person, blah blah blah. So yeah, like you concentrate for a minute, but you don't. You definitely sense that there are undead around.
Well,
And that
We're in the
doesn't say.
dungeon of a vampire.
I mean, it
I think we should open this door, but I'm not going to split the party to do. Splitting the party is just dumb. So Luna is mad at the rest of her party that went on into another room like cowards instead of opening this door, but she's not going to split up and let them die by splitting the party.
It says
choose
that
self.
you either have like not chance of death or guaranteed death.
All right.
I mean, y'all are
Javier,
100%
I assume
walking
you
into
are
a trap.
following.
There's nothing wrong with being cowardice.
I mean, but y'all, like, you're 100% walking into a trap, is my suspicion. That's why I'm
Someone
coming
asks
after
for help, we help them.
Well, we could do that after the door.
All right, Wayne.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying we live in the door forever. We open the door, then we explore the rest of the dungeon.
How long is this argument taking?
All right.
I
So
mean, you guys get we could do the door and then go get the guy, right? Like we could do that, and it would be the
I mean,
most.
a peek probably.
Beldry actually gave me a strength check or an athletics check. Yeah. It actually like comes off too. The hinges are rusted pretty hard, so when you like snap open the main release,
You do it.
and then Garbok just grabs the remains and thrashes around in the water with it for some reason and says what he just said.
All right.
So
Cereal.
you hear now. Who's there?
Who's
Show yourself. Where are you? We've come to help.
Like all the way at the end. Can you see in here?
I can see down the hall.
Yeah. So all the way at the end, you know, all the way at the
If you were
end
pinging, I didn't see a ping.
to the left.
Yeah, I didn't.
Ah, there we go. All right.
Is this hallway filled with water too?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's another one,
yeah.
like 5
Same.
feet,
It's the
right?
same 5 feet deep. Yeah. It's another dwarf's bone here. So yeah, you see an arm like stick out like in of the bars at the end, and he says, "Down here." When you come up on him, you see a strong young man like clutching the bars of his cell, struggling to keep his teeth from chattering. His clothes. He says, "I don't think I have long left. I'm not going to survive down here."
I'll start trying to open the door.
I mean, should we not talk to this man or investigate his motive or something before we just bring him out?
So Beldry makes a move towards the door, and Luna goes, "Hey, are you going to stall?"
I mean, I say that to him. I'm not going to try and physically stop him.
Well, I'm asking him if that stops him from you saying that. If you saying that makes him stop.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if this guy seems on the level.
Well, that would be insight.
What? And look through the bars or whatever.
Okay. That completely empty, apparently. And Beldry. I mean, he definitely wants help.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
Lock.
All right. Give me a dex check. Yeah, so within seconds, like you had the lock busted open, and like that dude comes out and smiles real big, and he's like, "Thank you so much. Let's get out of here. What's your names?" And I need you guys to take 5 minutes and come up with a name for your group. Band name.
Band name.
I need to take a minute to take my dog out. So
Go for it. Y'all can spitball some band names.
just
What he
like-
said, what do you call yourselves?
Just put it in the Facebook Messenger group. And I'll give my input.
What is our group name in Jay's game?
Bloodbath and Beyond.
Yeah, I like that one, but we can't use it for this group. But
The people of various backgrounds.
um, well, the only thing I can think of for some reason is because the song I heard earlier today is "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap." But I don't know about how the good members of the party would feel about that.
Type it in. We'll vote on it.
Filthy deeds completed at a reasonable price.
So we're doing it on the
4.5
Facebook
stew.
Messenger.
In the chat on Roll20.
Oh, I thought Cody asked us to do it on the Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, probably because he's walking his dog. So, yeah. That makes sense.
Now, Luna, where did you hear this?
It's a song on the radio.
You never heard that?
Yeah.
You're young.
It was I
No,
was listening
for
to
some
the
reason
oldies
I'm
station.
thinking JoJo reference.
No, Dirty
Like,
Deeds
when I hear an
Done
old
Dirt
song,
Cheap.
it's
Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap's an old AC/DC song.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it might be the name of an organization soon, apparently.
Hey. So I googled funny D&D party names. Not as funny. Liches get stitches. I like that one.
Skeleton Warriors.
Back in a mo.
The half-full barrel of goblins.
Think like this is basically what like kind of like when people refer to the Avengers, like, oh, like, what's the name of your band? Children of Cthulhu.
Kind of like that one.
Cult of the Overlord. They're known as the Eye of Grumps.
The nerds. The band.
Saviors. Soul purifiers. Undead cleansers. Dead be gone. Toys of Strahd.
Hey, Strahd's killers.
I think that's a little too on the nose.
It'd be a great way to introduce
People would love to
ourselves.
call you that. Yay, somebody's gonna kill him. Except nobody believes you can.
Mystical.
There's an endless army of green soul adventurers that march up to his castle and throw themselves in the pit of hell every night to remind everyone.
The Pit of Hell, that's a pretty nice name.
Mm.
I like that one.
Saturday Smite Fever.
Books by their cups.
This guy.
Hey, Derek, how do I put that ring of protection on my character sheet?
Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it from the compendium.
Yeah, I tried that and I tried to like move it over and it didn't like happen.
View all items.
It was also a cool Iron Maiden album cover.
Alright, bonus one AC, let me pull up your character sheet. Here. Equipment. See where it says, or if you open up your character sheet, in the middle column, scroll down until you see global AC modifier.
What column is that in? Oh,
Center
yeah.
column. And hit the plus sign on that
Okay.
to add one.
Okay.
And yeah, you could just name it Ring of Protection and give it a value of 1.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, my bad. There you go.
I don't know what happened there. I was typing and it just like went crazy.
That was me.
Killing me, Smalls.
There you go.
Okay, now my armor class is NAN.
So, I think you have to actually put the value in like that. Now you should be good.
There we go. Thank you.
And I'm gonna uncheck blessed since you're no longer blessed currently.
I like that one. Oh, brain. Why?
Super expensive, powerful magic items that he just like, eh.
That'll get you punched.
It already.
That's a punching.
Yeah, that'll get you punched gets my vote. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And say if you meet a sketchy guy in the dungeon of a vampire's area and you tell him that's your name,
That'll get you
maybe he
punched.
doesn't come up and bite you or whatever he was planning on doing.
I mean, should get you ran through. This game is taking a decidedly lighter tone. He did threaten to run you through, though. It was pretty deep. If you had actually been the one who killed the kid, I could see it.
Hey,
You practically were, but not really. Cody. Timeless art
Wrangling turds.
of perfect of perfect fecal relocation.
I feel like with his brother living there, he should delegate that to the bro.
Cody Shirley, MD, moving doo doo.
The 24-gallon flush.
So am I the only person that remembers that movie with the fat boys in it called The Disorderlies?
Nope. I barely remember it, but I remember it.
Never heard of it.
That's the
Disorderly. Big fat black dudes being orderlies at a hospital.
that was one of the jokes. They were, orderlies, like you said, and somebody they were trying to be all official and sound like doctors, and somebody said, "Doctors, you ain't doctors, you're orderlies. If you got an MD, the only thing that means is moving doo doo. That's all you do every day."
Doo doo. Oh, doo doo.
What do you keep coming into my face?
That's that was the one thing that took me out of the Witcher game. Witcher 3. Have you played it? Has anybody played Witcher 3?
I haven't. I own the first two, but I haven't even played them.
I have.
Such a great game, but that'll take you out of it. You have to go save that character, Doodoo. This is my friend Doodoo.
Doo-doo.
And it's, straight face.
This is my friend's doo-doo.
We gotta go save Doodoo. Doodoo's in terrible trouble right now.
Well, I had only ever played The Witcher 3, and at some point you get through and it's like talking about the lore of apparently versions 1 through 2 and wanting you to answer questions about it. And like, I do not know. I have not played those games.
Google.
See?
That's what Google's for.
Yeah, we're just like, you can hit an option. I'm like, A, nope. B, nope. Well, looks like C.
I think I know what part you're talking about too, is when you get questioned.
Yeah, like you're in that castle or whatever, and they give you new clothes after they snark on what you're wearing. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. You tell me about. What's that from? The Doug Dimmadome, Order of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. It sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
It's Fairly Odd Parents. It was a whole meme thing. Hey,
Does anybody?
Dimmadome.
I just
Does anybody
came up with a
watch?
character concept and I want to save it.
What were you saying, Sam?
I was saying, does anybody watch the comedy group Viva La Dirt League? He does like a lot of comedy videos.
Never heard of them.
They're on Facebook. They're hilarious. They do like 5 minutes videos making fun of like video games and stuff like that. And one of the ones was on The Witcher 3. And the basic premise was like there's two types of people who play that game. Like the people who meticulously get all the potions and, plan every battle out. And then there's people who just go in there and whack with a sword. That's defeating like a huge part of the game. But yeah, it's a lot more fun that way. You may not make it, but it's more fun.
I've been looking for this piece of wood.
Brother poop powers unite.
So we decided on that'll get you punched.
Yeah.
I like it. Good job, Jay.
So how many was that? Heard Garvok.
How many what?
How many votes for that'll get you punched?
I mean, I think there were a lot of good ideas, but I like that one the best, just because.
I like Slappy Wags. That'd be a good name for a sailing adventure.
Slappy Wags.
Like, here come the Slappy Wags. Arr.
I have to watch myself because y'all are about to run into a group in the game that I DM, and I about was like, "Well, that'd be a funny name for them." I'm like, "Ooh, y'all don't need to know anything about them." Never mind. All right, Cody, we're going with "That'll Get You Punched" as our group name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Unless you have a major dissent on that.
I'm not much prone to punching. I prefer.
I don't think you're prone to any of it. Resistant.
What do you mean? He's still standing up.
I mean, why would I punch when I have claws? No.
Claws are for them staying. Punching is for them going forward.
Yeah, for the same reason Beldry punched when he had a sword. The sword was just a little too much. Okay, so this dude, which I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but there he is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are what? What's your name?
That'll get you punched.
That'll get you punched. So he just kind of when you tell him, he looks at you and goes, "What? Oh, any chance we can get out of here?
We still got a door to open.
The door
I
out?
really don't want to
hopefully?
open the death door.
How did you come to be down here?
The death door? What? Oh!" And then he kind of then he realizes, like when Bard steps up into the light, that he's a half orc, and he kind of gets a big eye, but he goes like, "What's a death door?"
Some door over here that says we'll die if we enter it. They want to enter it.
That sounds terrible. I don't
That's
want to
what
go
I
to that door. He looks up at the giant lady and goes, "Why on earth would you want to go in that door?"
Because they're trying to. Okay.
What? I just looked at the chat, and the first thing I saw was Paul Blart chainmail guards.
Yeah. We're way behind on signs. So he goes, "So you're saying maybe it's a ruse?"
Believe so.
It's like, you could be right. Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I had already given myself up for dead. I mean, one does not plan for tomorrow.
How did you
I
come
will
to be
go
down
whatever way you lead. Well, Strahd took me, and he put me here.
But,
Why?
like, why though?
He must be interested in you for some reason.
Well, I kind of slighted someone that he may be interested in. All I know is I ran across a pretty girl.
Oh, what do you have?
Karina or something, and I insulted her apparently, and this is the price you pay in Strahd's Kingdom for insult.
Exploring to do.
I do not wish at all.
You are welcome to follow the staircase out, or you can wait at the staircase for us to come back.
He looks at each of you. Is everybody in agreement?
I mean, yeah, no bodyguards is worse than some bodyguards.
So then he looks back to Beldry and realizes, like, yeah, you're speaking for everybody. I'm not stupid. Even if you're crazy, my chances are better fighting with a bunch of crazy people than trying to get out alone.
Can I do some sort of inside check or something on this dude? I don't trust him. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust him. Probably
What's an attack token?
An enemy token.
Every NPC in the game has that.
Oh.
Damn.
You talking about that red ring?
Yeah.
Everything that's not you guys has that.
I guess I just haven't been paying that much attention.
The guy looks familiar.
It's Will Smith.
Like, you can't really read him. I mean, either he's really good at poker or he's telling the truth.
Okay, I'm not going to turn my back on
You
him.
have no reason to believe otherwise, but you've been suspicious from the start, so yeah. I need to roll his.
Ooh.
Yeah. He doesn't even seem to notice your suspicion of him. He just wants to get out of here. Friends, can we go now?
Has anyone seen any exits?
Which one, Balmir? He's standing here at the edge of the hallway going, guys! What's going on? Okay. So you don't see anything like above the water level anyway. Do you want to go in, feel around under the water?
Can I use Mage Hand to feel around it into the water?
Sure. You
I will
can
do
actually
that.
feel it, but like your mage hand comes up with coins.
Seems to be a running theme.
Like these are smaller, but they're made of electrum.
Is that above or below? I don't remember.
It's below.
In between gold and silver.
Yeah, it's 2 electrum makes a gold. You can see same thing though. You can collect 100 every 10 minutes if you guys want to forage for them.
Kick this door down. Back in the rhythm of kicking doors down.
This one,
Throwback.
right here. I'll move you out the way. Alright, you see nothing in there. Alright, go anything, it seems to be empty. Who wants to do this one here?
I'll do it.
Alright, so when you open it up, there's some skeletal remains, like kind of hanging off of the manacles on the wall of a dwarf. Like a fighter. It looks like he's enclosed in some rusted plate armor.
Okay. Well,
But he does have a battle axe that's not. It looks usable.
battle axe.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Hand.
No, it's like just attached to him, like on a scabbard.
and I will hand it to Emil. Here you go. Defend yourself. So I'm opening this one.
All right. Shackled to the back wall of this cell is an emaciated figure in a blue robe. Spindly arms spread wide and its head tilted forward. Long gray hair hangs down in front of the dead man's face. Roll investigation.
I'm gonna open this one and search it, by the way. Just
One
whenever.
sec. The skeletal figure is all that remains of a human whom Strahd captured and slowly bled to death.
A human what?
A wizard.
Ah.
This is what you glean from your investigation. Flesh still clings to the wizard's bones, and puncture marks from the vampire's fangs are visible on the wizard's neck. Now, what are you opening, Xavier?
This room.
Yeah.
So, Belgium, you can take that robe, or can I have it?
It's
Yeah.
worthless tatters.
Yeah.
It's just like it's been sitting in water on a corpse for a long time.
Do I see anything else?
No.
Alright.
Nothing of use on him. And when you charge into that cell, like splosh around a little bit, you find nothing of interest in there. There seems to be nothing there. And I think that only leaves this strung through, which is a rope that is tied to one of the crossbeams of the barred door. Dangling upside down from the pulley is a man, flabby, stout of build, in tight-fitting leather armor. His boots are bound with rope just below the pulley. His fleshy hands are tied behind his back, and his head is underwater. He isn't moving.
Oh, he did.
I mean,
Who's the investigator?
I'm not in the room.
I will.
Well, I mean,
But
then you can help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll investigation with advantage. Javier comes in and starts searching around with you, looking at the. Yeah. So it looks like Strahd had this human bard apparently suspended from the ceiling as a test to see how long he could keep his head above the water. The man weakened and drowned. And then on the floor of the cell below the hanging corpse, you can see his smashed lyre. That's how you use his profession.
Anything else on him?
Just his armor.
Take it.
It's leather armor.
Does anybody need leather armor? Oh, I'll give
I mean,
it
that's
to
what
him.
We talked to the free guy.
Yeah. I'll give it-
Like you have to drag it over because it's going to probably weigh.
yeah.
I mean, I use leather armor, but I've already got some.
if this was Sam's campaign, I'd take it.
10 pounds is what it weighs.
I'll give it to Emil.
What'd you say, Cody?
So if it was your campaign, I'd take it and make a jacket out of it.
Yeah, he says, I do not know how to make use of such items. He said it would only slow me down.
All right. Can you use the boots?
Turns you down on all of it.
All right.
Hey, dude's super suspicious, just saying. Who turns down armor in a dungeon?
So, what time are we running on?
Door time.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah.
Probably an hour and 15 minutes. Well, you after searching all of those cells as thoroughly as you did, I'll say you're an hour and a half in.
Well, there's only one more door that we've seen, right?
Mhm.
So
And there's
Hey,
4 cells
Neil.
up here that you haven't searched. I don't think anybody's uncovered them yet.
Oh.
You should be able to see on your map if you've seen them or not. Yeah.
Oh, can you ping which ones we haven't searched?
They should just be black.
That,
that one.
Okay, I'll
and
go here.
Alright. It's alright, so I'll do Luna's first. Wait, that would be this one, I assume. Since that's the only unexplored one.
Yeah.
7F. I just roll back to that one. So, I mean, you're super perceptive anyway. Just because of your super wisdom. Like, you can take a glance around and, like, you just methodically go.
Okay.
We'll do
Right.
Beldry's next, I guess. Garvok and Beldry.
What's in here?
Again, nothing. After about 5 minutes of like sweeping it with your feet, you get nothing. But then I guess that this leaves. Hold on.
One's not open as well.
I think so. Before I fucked it up completely. This one is completely empty as well. Oh, 3 super duds. Now, Garvok. In here, like there's basically a crate about this size, just floating around on the top of the water, kind of like bang.
I'll use Mage Hand and see if I can open it.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of force, but it pops one of the planks off of it, and nestled in some hay, like some kind of bedding in there, there are 3 potions.
Well, I'll grab them and check them out. Do they have any labels?
They're just like your healing potions.
Just regular healing potions?
They're definitely healing potions. Regular healing potions.
Alright, I'll grab them. Hand one to Javier and hand.
Oh,
Any potions? I say.
Bill, do
as
you
I
want the
pocket it.
Emil, mind the traps. Here, 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 and here.
And here, and here, and everywhere. This entire place is a death trap.
He
Literally.
says, oh, and he looks, he's like, I see. Thanks for pointing that out.
Take the stairs. That'll take you back up to the main entrance.
That way gets me dead. Which way gets me out of here?
We're heading this way.
Where did I leave this sucker? Okay.
I'll be right back. Gotta hit the restroom.
I gotta bring him over to your level. So is everyone gonna make checks? Or are we gonna take 20 to get up on the balcony?
Can I make a check and then help?
Need athletic checks from everybody else.
So they be with advantage.
Yeah. Pass for
You know what, even if you
Garvok,
don't-
Balmir. You rolled twice, but the first time was enough. Pass for Luna. Just need to see Beldry. Not Eris himself. The Icar of Doom. Berkshire. Wait, what is that? Oh, I don't have a thing for him. I have to do him like this.
I wouldn't think you would have any proficiency.
He's got stealth proficiency, but athletics is going to be tied to his strength. So, oh yeah, he gets up easily. Beldry as well gets up easily.
You're so eager.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, so where is Javier?
I want to go first.
He's not at the door.
Javier wants to go first, that's fine, or I'll go.
Well, it's locked. There's no obvious lock or handle on it.
Kick it down.
By yourself?
Yep.
I'll help.
Oh yeah.
Okay. With your weed magic.
Man, I'm proficient at athletics.
This is going to be a strength check.
Just straight strength check.
Yep.
The druid is gonna have to do my next build.
Obviously.
Just roll strength. When I click it, it doesn't roll.
Let's see.
I could just roll acrobatics, which is a +3 just like
Let's say. Or just roll it, that's fine.
I'll just roll his acrobatics.
That's fine.
The same. So, yeah, it's a save. I just need to check my strength.
Yeah.
+6.
So since he was helping you, yeah, you managed barely enough to squeeze in one at a time. Here it is. And feel free to walk in. Who's going in first?
Do I
You,
have-
obviously, because you opened
Do I
it.
have to hold it, or will it stay where it is?
Hold on. No, it'll stay. Room is 30 feet, 20-foot tall, flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of a colored crystal. No two stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier. Suspended from is a verse in common tongue. 2 9-foot tall iron statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, stand in deep alcoves facing each other. The brazier sits between them.
What does the verse say?
Cast a stone into the fire. And then it just it gives you all the stones that you have. Violet, orange, red, green, indigo, blue, yellow. Yeah, so there's just a giant brazier in the center with a bunch of colored stones around it, and that brazier has a white fire burning in it that's not putting off heat. And there are 2 9-foot tall iron statues of knights on horseback.
And that's it. That's all. There's no looking
then
further.
There are 3 doors.
Sorry, had my.
Yeah, I mean they seem like just really nicely made like iron doors, but they're definitely not moving, and there's no mechanism to open them. There's no hole to pick.
When you said the verse describes the metal stones or whatever, does it say anything else? Just
No,
like
no,
violet stone?
it just says cast a stone into the fire, and then it says all the colors of the stones.
Okay, and nothing else. All right.
Oh, so it means cast a colored stone into the fire.
Yeah.
And it'll change the color and kill us. Or kill
Yeah.
you. I'm out of the room.
My thought is, I mean, definitely there's a chance those
Is there any kind of colors on the statues, or are they just like a solid color?
They're just like gleaming iron.
is there any colors on the doors?
No.
So what are the colors again?
Rainbows.
What you see right there, basically.
Red, orange, yellow,
They
green, blue, and
illustrated it pretty well with the
One of
map.
those like crimson, that bottom middle one. Or is it just red? Can't really tell.
There's violet. There's no hints or anything about what any of them do.
Well, I'm gonna grab.
It's just pretty much random. It's like you can throw in the fire.
I'm gonna grab an indigo and throw it in there.
It's like magical Russian roulette. You grabbing which one?
Indigo. Purple is the color
All right.
of
So
royalty.
as soon as you throw it in, the fire like burns a bright purple for just a second, like as if you throw flash powder in, and then it like dies and up, like rises out of it like this ghostly form, and then it coalesces into a physical book floats there over that not hot flame, just like spinning. Okay. You have it. Hold on, let me find it here, because it's one of them things.
It's one of them things.
It's one of them things. Okay, let me do this way. So what you find is this red, like when you open up and it's all written in common but a flowing script you instantly recognize as Strahd's hand, but it appears to be some kind of diary of his. You can choose to read it out loud if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, let me...
Strahd so emo.
He is so emo. I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior, and like the wrath of a just god. But the warriors and the killing were down my soul, as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia, and took power over the people
in the name of a just God, but with none of a God's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to salute and settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine. Sergei hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty, who was called perfection, joy, and treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy. But she spurned me. Old One was my name to her. Elder and brother. Looked into her eyes and they reflected another name. Death. It was the death of the age that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death. My death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood, on the day of the wedding. I killed Sergei, my brother. My pact was sealed when I drank his blood. I found Tatiana weakened within me. She had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mist. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied Martin. Vampire is my new name. I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most. But little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me from movement. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I often hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp. But she escapes. What will it take to bend her love to me? I am the dead, sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs, that none may disturb me.
And you get some stuff. You should all be able to see that handout now.
Yeah.
And also,
So he's like a weak ass incel. Start.
well, I mean, he's got the buff on everybody in Barovia.
Wouldn't
I
Moonlight
feel like we need
do
to
the same
publish
thing?
this.
Why doesn't Moonlight
just
hurt
found-
vampires?
Hmm?
Moonlight should hurt vampires. It's just sunlight that's being reflected.
Yeah, I don't know. Why, how can dragons breathe paralysis? Just is. Magic. So, thing.
like we print this up on leaflets for the people in the town. We'd take a wild hand write it.
Is there a Gutenberg in the
Have to hire a scribe.
Well, we want to try to throw another stone in there. That was pretty interesting.
May I suggest before we do, like, I want to move. So I think we should, in case like these things become alive, I want to be able to like hit it, and not just be chilling.
So, this 9-foot iron statue, if it comes alive, is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'd rather be standing to the side ready to hit it than standing in front of it.
Not you're talking about the statue, though, not like the whatever comes out of the fire.
I'm talking about the statue, because I feel like we're going to throw a stone in there and those statues are going to come alive. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to be standing directly in front of them if it happens. Because I imagine since they're on a horse, they're going to charge out.
Yes, charge out that whole 2 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
That they can move.
I mean, if you want to stand in front of them, I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying what I'm doing.
Yeah, right. So he's still got to squeeze through the crack to get in there.
Well, I threw the last stone in. Somebody else want to choose one?
I thought, if Javeer's
Emil
not
walks
going,
up and like starts to put his hand over top of this one here, like kind of looking at it, dazed in a trance.
Yeah, do it.
Just
Red
kinda
shirt.
You're gonna let him grab this? Looks like the orange one.
I ain't stopping him.
Sure.
Sure.
So, and this would be turns around and looks at Javier like, and throws it in the fire. And like the fire does the same burst thing where it like bursts with that orange glow for just a second, and then it calms back down. And then I'm actually this is the orange one. Yeah. Okay. Give me some initiative.
Do it.
I told you this guy was suspicious. Nobody listened.
What have I done? Oh no. I bet that just probably messed up everything. I don't think it'll let me roll now. Watch. Yeah. We can't, like, you remember when I said we can't roll initiative?
Oh,
Be right back. I should just take that off, actually.
Horse head.
It won't matter. It's not gonna matter.
I mean, if we just throw the rest of the orbs in there and then just leave, they can't follow us.
everybody else.
I have to get back in the game before I can fix that.
Oh.
Sorry. To restart the APIs first. Yeah, and whenever you click that initiative button, it just yoinks it. All right. Get ready to curse. when you get lower rolls, maybe you'll do better. Who knows? Well, Beldir and Garvok seems to have made out from this.
All right. Well then, I
Get up.
and I'm going to use. Oh, it didn't put the.
Trying to see what. Yeah, but what?
It didn't post the description, huh? I'm gonna
Oh,
be
you
using.
have to. You can.
I'm gonna be using lightning damage.
Chromatic orb. Lightning damage. And it's a 2-hit, right? So you rolled a 23
I'm guessing.
to hit, and then 17 points of lightning damage. Okay. So as soon as that iron horse starts to creak to life, and you see that giant, massive iron dude on top of it pull his sword out, Belgi throws his hand out. That's a level 1 spell. That's awesome. This orb comes out multicolored, and right before it gets there, man, you see him flick his hand at it, and it turns into just a blue ball of electricity that explodes onto it for 17. Where it was even hit. Are you going to do anything else?
I'm going to use my bonus.
I mean, it definitely blew a hole in him. He took all of the damage, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's not immune to it by any means.
Yeah. I'll put Slayer's Prey on it.
What's that?
I'm
Slayer's Prey. You hit the target with the weapon attack, it takes. Okay.
so it won't get it this time, but if I attack it with a weapon next time, I get a
And it just stays
extra
on it.
D6.
Yeah. Extra D6 damage. Okay. Each turn. The first time each turn. You're at now.
Yeah.
Alright. Gar.
Oh, bad evil guy.
The small bad evil guy.
He's not evil. He did the same thing I did.
Where do you get these ideas? Are you hitting Emil? Is that who you're talking about? Or do
No,
you
the big robot guy.
okay with vicious mockery, which is psychic. Yeah, it has 0 effect. You just hurl insults at him, and it does nothing to him.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go over here and give Luna inspiration. Not inspiration, but bardic inspiration.
What do I roll on that? Is it a D6 for you now?
It's a D6.
Thank you.
You have to choose to use it. Are you done, Garlock?
I am. I'll let you click the OK button so we don't double click it.
Alright, that's fine. Just let me know. Javier.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that my sword will not really hurt this thing. And I'm gonna try to like wrap its legs up and grapple it, if it's possible. Even if it's not possible, I'll figure it out.
Let me see here. You can roll.
I'm gonna make it reckless. So 16.
No, you can't get your arms around him. Like you get one leg in, and then you can't. His other leg's too far apart for you to even reach. So you have to abandon the tactic.
Rage and stand right in front of him.
Okay. Oh, of course. So this is interesting. Oh, okay. That's super weak, but we're gonna. That's what he's gonna do, because that's what he does. Like you see his head just kind of like in a cone, and I gotta throw it up. The best thing I have to represent it, which is the same size right now.
The only ones he could hit would be me and Emil, I think.
No, I'll show you. Like it would be this square, and then all the way down to this square, and back up to here.
It's 20.
So it's like 1, 3, it's 15 feet cone.
I'm saying, but from here to here, it's 20.
From right here, 5 feet. Well, the 15 feet is right here. 5, 10,
Oh, yeah.
15. You can see it. I mean, it's plain. It's in his area too. But that's it. Let me put it underneath. And what is it? I need that from both of you guys. But I'll roll damage. I'm not gonna just do the 45, I'll roll damage. This guy also has to do a con save. But let me do it this way, actually. Oh, it didn't really matter. Yeah, well, we're just gonna do the 45 then. Con save for Emil, obviously. And of course, looks like Balmir got it. We still don't have Javier.
I rolled it.
It's Friday.
Oh, it's up here. 12. So you, huh?
I still take half from rage.
Nah, I'm good. Love
Not
it.
from poison damage. I don't
do.
think. Oh, from poison?
Of the bear.
Oh, baller.
All damage but psychic.
So then you take 22. Balmir takes 22. Emir gets, and you guys just see this like poison gas disperse, but instantly when it hits him, it's like the fog from the Hunger Games, if you can imagine that. That just acidic burn is right when it touches you, it like boils your skin. Immediately Emil just shrieks and like scampers to the corner of the room, like trying and wiping that stuff off. Yeah. He got fucked mega hard. What is your hit point total?
Mine?
38. No, Balmir. Oh, system shock. You don't get a reaction until the end of your next turn. That's really not that big a deal. Just kind of stunned. And Luna.
Okay, so guys, this is either gonna work or I'm gonna completely waste a spell slot. So we'll see what.
Oh wait, let me. Oh, you're trying to dispel the golem.
Mm-hmm. The spell that animates him. Yes.
So like it just flat out won't work on the golem. You can hit any of this magical stuff here though.
Do that again.
Like the flame in the middle, all these orbs and all this crap. Like dispel magic is a big field, right? Like
It's
yeah, it's not like just a spell that animates him. He's a golem.
Well,
This is all stuff that can be taken out though by dispel magic. This white flame.
but I assume if I dispel the magic, then it's gone for any other purposes, correct? Or does it dispel it just for this guy's animation? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, that you don't know.
Okay.
You don't even know if it's connected, like in that is it controlling it or nothing. Like you. You don't know if it'll work or not.
Okay, well,
You actually forgot what magic is.
yeah.
Like,
I barely was hit on the head at some point during this battle. I mean, my inclination is to cast it because I feel like we're about to get murdered by this guy. But that means that I could potentially, you may want to do some quick input before I do this.
Nope, they don't get input.
All right.
Choose.
I cast it on the fire.
All right, Luna throws her hand out after a couple seconds of indecision, and like a blue light kind of shoots out from her and creeps into that white flame and extinguishes. The light from the flame goes out of the room. This statue crumbles. This one's efforts redouble.
Great. It's my turn. Well, I cast trip.
Bonus cantrips.
Yeah, it's real
You got
clutch. Unlike,
it's a cantrip that's a bonus is awesome.
unlike my last high level spell slot, but win some, you lose some. That's my turn.
Balmir. I see aid, but I didn't hear anything beyond that. Five hit points, boys. Suck them up. Temporary hit points, put them on there. You actually can't. Unless Healing Spirit is a cantrip. Oh. Who'd we lose?
No one yet.
Still Con's turn. Alright. Everybody roll perception checks at the end of the round.
Perception.
You need an 18 or higher. Your wisdom has served you well over the years and kept you alive a number of times. After seeing that poison attack from that thing, you have little doubt. You have about 2% chance of winning this fight.
Okay.
Just based on what just went down, and everyone else still thinks they have a shot. You're pretty obviously like you are way out.
Can I share that with the group, or do I need to wait till my turn?
No, you can.
Guys, if you get the fuck out of here, there's no way.
Run!
There
6 seconds,
no
get
way.
out.
You got no shot.
Yeah, behind me.
Is that,
Save him.
I'm just telling him, Bill, come on, we gotta go. We gotta get out. This thing's gonna kill us.
he looks up at you, and out from his mouth bursts the snout of a dog, and he sprouts hair all over him and just grabs a hold of your arm, slinging like spit, turns into a wolf before your very eyes.
Yeah, I told you so. But
This weird
I know
hybrid.
what I'm thinking.
Barbara,
Running.
all right. Emilio.
Emilio!
That would be a hit.
Yep.
Claws you for 7 damage. And I think a 12 was a miss, right?
Yeah.
So you barely managed to pull out from his like maw snapping down on your face. No, wait, I don't get my double attack. He clawed you. That you can. What are you gonna do? Dash?
Yeah, I
Jump
guess
off
so.
the balcony like,
Yeah.
into this 3 foot of water and zombie guts. Are you gonna jump off the balcony?
Yep, and that's me.
All right. So if you're jumping off, I'll let you go ahead and finish your movement speed, which will get you like here. But I need an acrobatics check.
Oh.
See how well you dive in shallow water.
Alright.
Since you hit the water though, you take no damage really. You done?
I believe so.
Garvok,
I wanna.
the wisest person among you, has shouted the warning of doom omen. The one who's like, come in, get out.
Gotta hit the restaurant.
The one who's
I
like, don't trust Emil.
I wanna run in here, grab this
Yeah.
red stone, and run back out.
Okay. You got it. Javier.
Well, seeing the current trend of retreat, I'm going to use my action to disengage,
Okay.
and then run here to the just like outside the door and watch and wait for Luna.
Squeeze through the crack,
Yeah.
and you're done.
Yeah.
Golem looks at the next closest thing to him, and the horse leaps out over top of the dwarf.
Oh no.
I forgot he was still in there. I couldn't see him across the fire. Holy shit.
A hit, I assume.
31.
So the horse comes out, takes one of its giant iron hoofs, and bashes him right in the forehead with it. He takes 19 points of bludgeoning damage. When the horse comes down, he follows white from that. So a total of 34 damage. That puts you unconscious.
It's gotta be
Yeah, the
twice.
dwarf just got the dwarf just got smashed to the floor. Emil runs out here.
Sorry.
D100. Anything over 51 or higher, he's going to stop and attack you. Less than that, he's going to be a coward and flee. So he takes off. You now get a reaction if you choose to take it.
No, I'm more concerned just seeing Balmir get.
Oh, you're not going to take your attack on the werewolf? You're not going to miss anything by doing it unless you think the iron golem can't get to you anyway. Have another reaction I don't know about, then that's different.
Or no, did you
No, I'd probably use my silver weapon. That's what you paid money for.
I didn't think that'll do it.
It's the only thing that will.
Oh wait, my break.
Coincidentally, he happened to be gatekeeping the door with the giant
So it's 9 points with the silver.
the werewolf dildo splitter.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Again.
You actually chop him in two, man. Like you take his head off of his hybrid werewolf ass shoulder with your silver sword.
Sweet.
What were you saying? You kind of cut out there at a point.
I don't know where I cut off at.
You were talking about the werewolf. That axe.
Silver great sword that he paid to get silvered, remember?
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
one they stuck in that pudding and fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just killed that werewolf as it tried to flee the scene. Like it ate that poison and then it just got fucked up. He was supposed to attack. I let him roll to see if it was going to attack him, but it just tried to run and that was bad. So, Luna, it looks like you got a choice to make, dear.
Okay. So I use my free action to yell out and say, "Balmer's down. We need help." I move up to him, cure wounds. Yeah, when I can click on it.
All right, Belmir, you're back at 8 hit points and awake. You still have some movement speed, Luna.
Okay, I moved
I recommend.
10. So then I'm going to try and take the... Okay, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to be able to get here. I think that is correct.
You have 35 movement.
I have 30, so yeah, there we go.
Go where you were.
I think shillelaghing my weapon's going to do me anything. So,
This should be where you want to be if you want to be close to the door.
Okay, I will
So you
be
don't
there.
have to make another movement. Yeah.
That
All right.
is be my turn.
Balmir. You're awake. It ain't looking good. I'm not gonna lie. What are you gonna do?
Run!
Oh, you're taking it on 510, I assume. Is that as max you can get right there?
If you disengage.
And not if you disengage. That's why I'm asking. Beldry. Belly flop Beldry. Some serious drama just went down in that room.
Everybody keep it moving.
Nothing to see here.
Regular movement speed, basically.
Yeah, so that's about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using
All right.
dash.
Garvok.
I'm gonna move over here and not jump down like Eldry. I'm going to, what's the thing? You sit down on the ledge and then push off, whatever that is.
All right.
But
Then
I'm
I'll
assuming,
just make it difficult terrain.
yeah,
So
For that.
10 feet.
right, about right
You,
there.
you probably get here
All
or
right,
here.
that will be it for me.
Javir.
Just to try to clear room here, I'm just gonna reach through and grab Luna and just try to fucking yank her through the door.
Are you gonna let him?
Uh.
Check, man.
The problem with that is that I can't open it. It's just giving me a little box with my name on it when I try to click on it.
Won't let you shift and double click him. Your token.
No, it just brings up that same little box.
Go. Can you go over to your journal?
That's what I tried to first.
That happened to me last time, Derek. Do you remember how
I
you
can't-
fixed it?
I can't see what he's talking about. Share your screen. Share that funky madness.
This right here.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm working. All I see is your Discord screen. It doesn't matter. We can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you can roll it, it's fine.
Alright. Closes. Stream. You're there with that. Strength, so.
I have advantage on it for some reason.
Yep, so 2 d20s plus 3. You want me to roll it? Here, I'll just find one that you're plus 3 and that'll work.
Oh.
15! Yeah, so yeah, you grab her and actually like grab a hold of her and have her locked up where you can move half speed. dragging her.
I was just gonna like pull her to the tile behind me, like right here. Down there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so like as right as you pull her, like she's kind of like standing there, kind of freaking out like a deer in the headlights. Just as that thing like charges at her and crashes into the wall, you yank her through the door, and it just like rages on the other side, like, stomping, and but it can't get through the door.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here's that.
Wow. Oh my God, like like legit, like I would have been like, fuck this. like, man, like really, dude, kind of over for that shit. I thought you when you stayed and got him up, I thought you were fucking toast.
I mean, I figured I was, but I wasn't gonna leave somebody behind.
Damn, that was hairy.
I'm just glad I got to kill a werewolf with my freshly silvered sword and ruined.
An hour.
And then we'll get out of here.
I just want to watch through the crack in the door for like a minute.
To get back to that room will take at least I will say 5, and you're gonna have 15 to get out of the castle and across the bridge and away from right.
So that's 20 minutes.
That'll give you. That'll give you out of an hour. That gives you 40 minutes. So 400 gold if you want to go scoop gold.
Let's go scoop some gold.
Let's go scoop some gold. That's like 400 times more gold than you've all had.
Right here and watching this fucking golem. See what it does.
Convinced are we that he cannot?
Also, you're gonna wait to go back and scoop. And like trying to charge at the door, but he can't get through it. He's definitely not stopping or like going dormant. That's what you're asking. The flames have been extinguished. Weed magic. So there, if you're going to collect gold, that's 400 gold. And flight from the castle, like when the carriage actually takes you back, you know,
Alright,
that
so
is where we stop.
Everyone gets 80 gold, so we need to go ahead and put that in there so I don't lose track of it.
So did you do that out of 400 or 450?
Or 50. I did that out of 400.
Do
The
450.
50 I and each to 90. If you didn't add that, I did.
So we all get okay.
I was flat broke, so.
Well, I mean, it still works.
Yeah.
So
That sword just killed that werewolf where nothing else would hurt it, really. Well, except for that iron golem. Kind of fucked his day up, man. Set him out like he did it to himself, sort of.
So did he?
Is Luda in for one of your famous "How dare you" punches? Or is it just
For
Stern punches
what?
too?
She just risked her life to save that dwarf. Like quite literally, dude. Like out of character, I thought I was going to be killing when she did. Like at first, I thought Beldry's or and it was like, well, here's this fucker. Only one other person had around, and she's like, I'm gonna save him. I was like, oh shit. That's fucking crazy.
Well, when he said he's dead, I took that as, okay, he's dead, not that he's unconscious.
No, I'd have to put him to negative like 38 to kill him. Well, with one blow, like you have to go negative their life. But the other hit would add to your death saves. But I mean, yeah. The point being, like, you should have died there. Save yours, and then she got fucking that cat. One of his 9 lives. Like literally, if you hadn't have had that one extra space of movement speed, Luna, to be by the door, that could have been so much fucking worse.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like it would have been an awesome way to die. I won't even lie. Fucking kill her.
Well.
Roll up a Barovian.
Yeah. Well, I would have hated to lose my wisdom score because I've never rolled perfect before. But, you can be too precious with your characters.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take a vote. I'm just going to give you inspiration next game.
Well, thank you.
Super friendly. Yeah. He lives to spread the word of the Blessed Mother another day. Well, it would have been fitting to have someone die in the dungeon of Ravenloft. That would have been cool. But you did find the tome. That's a mega item. Now you know all about his motivations in life and death.
What were those? We had some sort of. What were the notes?
They were in your journal.
Yes.
Talked about how much you feared next daylight.
I have Moonbeam, but that's not.
It is, but it doesn't apply.
There's a sword.
Yeah. I definitely got that the sword was. I mean, he talked about fearing a sword. I assume that's it. Could be wrong.
Check out them notes. Especially like, I think there's some good in the Taraka deck.
So, just
Taraka reading.
thinks the current Barovian resident lady is like a reincarnation of the lady that his brother married?
Yep.
Okay.
Like people in this land, most of them are like soulless husks. Like people are born all the time, but there's only a finite souls, and they get recycled most of the time. But like he thinks that Tatiana's soul is in Arena, and that's why she looks so much like her and acts like her, and that's basically what has happened.
Okay, so we got mountains of gold coins. I think that applies here. Cause
yay! Yep. Now you know about him. Something he probably never intended. And dude, like literally one of the gems was instant death, no save.
Just for whoever put it in, or for all of us?
Whoever picked it up and put it in. Like,
what color was that? Just
the green one, the
the
emerald.
green one? Okay, so I just randomly took the red one.
What did the red one do? That's the one I was looking at.
Now it's just a ruby that's worth 20 gold.
Nice.
If we can get to it.
Because she dispelled them.
Well, what did it do before that?
I don't know. I have to dig it up. It wasn't instant death, so.
I had to dispel them. I was like,
and like I don't want you to know all of them because of me. I just wanted you to know like that was fucking hairy. Like you were literally posting shield. the only reason you did it, and I regretted it fucking instantly, was like, I was like, yeah, go ahead, and then you're like, crit, and I'm like, god damn.
You're cutting in and out,
Cutting
man.
out. Can you say that again?
When I told you to roll on that to get through the curtain, like there was no fucking way you were getting through that curtain. Like I don't even know why I told you to roll, and then you rolled a fucking 20. Like you rolled a reason to, so I was like, yeah, you punched a hole in it. Fuck. And then I put it on the door. You will die in here. Like fuck. I'm like,
all in a force field.
and then everybody's like, no, like Bodie's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that shit. And then I was like, shh, okay. And then Luna's starting like, no, fuck that. I think we need to go in. Fuck it. Like, no, like, and then you did. God damn.
See,
It was
my
a good
thought
one. It was a good
process
one for me. Like, I thought someone was going to be dead once you went in, and then I was sure someone was going to be dead. Then I was sure who it was, and then none of it happened. It's fucking.
I was sure that was like you trying to be tricky because I knew the guy calling for help was a trap. Like that was 100%.
So
But I
no,
felt like yeah, you better not go in here.
no, your insight check was right. Like he legitimately, God locked him in there. He wanted the fuck out. Like, but he just because he's an enemy of Strahd does not mean he's a friend of yours. Like he say whatever he had to say for y'all to get him out of there, because Strahd's probably gonna torture him. He had him locked fucking 5 foot of water, freezing his balls off. So yeah, even if you had rolled strongly on the insight check, it would have been, yeah, you think he might be hiding something, but he definitely wants help.
When someone asks for help, you help.
Well,
Yeah, until they turn into a fucking werewolf.
yeah, that's
You
kind of my point.
Imagine old shitty on his percentage roll, and then he fails his Constitution save and gets lycanthropy, and then Valmir gets crushed by the golem deck because he got left behind, and your cleric's fucking dead, and now you don't have a way to get rid of lycanthropy.
Got
Yeah,
3 of the.
It could have went so horribly fucking wrong in so many ways, but it went. Luck. This is the second time I've been playing D&D with Jay and Cody, where I've been like, "Well, that was fucking lucky." Like that time the tower came down on you guys, and I thought everybody was gonna die. But I didn't think everybody was gonna die here. But I thought you were definitely gonna lose at least 1 or 2 of you when the golem came alive. That's why I made you roll perception checks after a whole entire
a man cat wolf,
yeah, or bat
like a man bear pig.
cat, bat cat, tiger cat. You can be a were tiger, tabaxi. I'm like a leopard that turns into a Bengal tiger. Fuck you, it's cool. I commit crimes as a tiger. Alright, so yeah. Anybody need any help with anything? I got some technical shit to work out. The this is the problem when you're trying to something here that fucked up.
Add some stuff manually, I think, to mine. So here's something screwy too. Excuse me.
I'll find out why that's not there. It should be going automatically.
So here's something kind of screwy. All right. So on D&D Beyond, I have more stuff in my pockets, on my person, on my character sheet, than I do on the character sheet over here in Roll20. I'm carrying 96 pounds. It says unencumbered. Over here, I'm carrying 80.5 pounds, and it says I'm encumbered.
Yeah, well, you probably don't have variant rules selected over there. As a matter of fact, I can pretty, because for you to be encumbered through variant rules, encumbered for you would be 75 pounds. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, 75 pounds. It's 5 times your strength. You lose 10 feet of movement speed And then if you go 10 times your strength, your movement speed goes to like 5 feet around. But on D&D Beyond, it's just using standard. Like it isn't. There's not variant rules. You can probably turn it on, but I don't use D&D Beyond for any of that anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna hit
So-
the set. That was
so-
fun.
Journal
Give me just a minute.
and
Journal.